Now, an irresistible brand in the real estate industry and your real estate business really is going to look like a couple of different things. And this is actually something that definitely pay attention to because a lot of agents struggle here. Most agents, when they think of branding, they think about the visuals. They think about logos, colors, websites, signs, that kind of thing. But what branding actually is the story and the messaging that we then bake into a marketing plan. So let me take a step back. Back in 2016, after our first full year in real estate, I realized that social media was the place that we wanted to be because we had gotten into this industry with no experience. We had very little database, and we knew that we had to build a solid network of real people and real relationships because I just understood that that's what real estate is built on. And so I saw social media as an opportunity, and particularly Instagram looked really interesting to me, which was taking off at that time. And we went all in on Instagram. And what we really used it as was an extension of our database. We used it as a way to connect with the real people and actually build relationships that we could then take off of the app and put back into our database and convert those clients with. Now, the only way that this works, particularly on social media, is by giving people a sense of who you are, who you serve, and what makes you uniquely positioned to do that so well. I think it was Rick Ruby who said back in like 2001 that the typical buyer or seller, right, knows 3 real estate agents, and your job is to be the first on top of their mind. I could be off on who actually said that, but I'm pretty sure it was Rick Ruby. Today with social media, I think that most people are connected to 5 to 10 real estate agents, like conservatively. And so not only do we have to stay consistent on social media, but we have to have a really compelling brand that reminds them of who we are and why they want to work with us in the first place. So I want you to really be thinking about this and look back on your social media posting. And if you feel like this is lacking, I have a lot of other videos on how I can help you develop your irresistible brand for your real estate business. I'll link to a couple in the show notes, but what you really got to do is subscribe to this channel and hit that bell notification icon to be notified every time I'm dropping new videos just like this. Because in 2022, it is absolutely certain that having an irresistible brand is pertinent to your success. Now, as I've mentioned, the brand is the story and marketing is the vehicle that distributes that, right? So where is your brand going to be showing up? How often? That's going to be your marketing plan. That's number 2. Marketing that actually converts is going to be so critical in 2022. And let me just share with you what the opposite of that is. So a lot of times when I'm mentoring real estate agents, I ask them about their marketing plans and they share with me some of the things that they're doing. And I ask, okay, great. So what is your conversion percentage on these different marketing efforts? And they go blank. So it's not enough just to post on social media. It's not enough just to make those calls or do those open houses, right? Because if what you're putting out there is not actually compelling people to raise their hands or respond to you or ask more about how they get to work with you, that's not converting. Like you're at that point just marketing just for the sake of marketing, and you're wasting your time and you're wasting your money. And so in 2022, when there is going to be more noise than ever in this space, it is going to be absolutely imperative that we learn how to convert individuals that we are wanting to work with. This means you have to learn how to articulate why somebody should hire you over your competition. And you have to learn how to say that in the places where they are hanging out all the time. Now, for example, let's look back to Instagram just because I had mentioned that earlier. There are over 100 million adults on Instagram every single month, and 70% of them are showing up there multiple times a day. So it stands to reason that a good portion, a significant portion even, of your market, your people who you want to work with, help buyers and sellers with, are probably hanging out on Instagram. This doesn't mean you just need to post there, because you do. You also need to teach people how to take that natural next step with you to become your client. This looks like extending a compelling offer. This looks like having systems in place to convert the lead. This looks like having a reason for somebody to take that next step and get to the table with you to decide whether or not they want to move forward with being a committed client. So this might be a good time to look back at your numbers And if you fell short of your goals this year, or if you found yourself spending a lot of time in a specific area of your business that you don't know if you really saw the returns, that might be a key indicator that you need to work on your conversion practices there. And this is actually something that I can help with. If this sounds like something that you need a little assistance with, I have all the details below on how we can work together. So I would invite you to explore more about the Market Authority Academy, which is my signature mentorship program. I'm helping real estate agents overcome these types of challenges in their business every single week in the Market Authority Academy. So if that sounds intriguing to you, all the details are below in the show notes. Check it out. And if you would like, you can book a time to speak with me directly to see if working together might be a good fit. Thank you so much for watching this quick win series here on our YouTube channel. Of course, any resources or additional videos mentioned during this quick win are linked below in the caption, so check that out. And if you have not yet, be sure to hit subscribe to this channel and hit that bell notification icon to be notified every time we're dropping other quick wins just like this.